I was good. What's gracious? So one of the things that the Lord had to remind me when I was in this season of definitely learning um, that He gives us seasons of rest or times of rest. It was because I started to fear not being able to have ends met. I was in survival mode, and I guess you know what survival mode is. That's like you in the pickle, you trying to get out of the pickle. The dollar don't seem like it is stretching the way it needs to. It seemed like no matter how much you work, you still are behind. No matter how much you try to produce, the results probably still ain't showing up the way that you needed to. Um, so God had to remind me to be desperate for nothing. He ended up having, like, when I went through my Job season, and God had to remind me that He was the source. I said, oh, snap. That He's the one that's going to be able to make provision, that He's the one that's going to be able to open up doors that I had no idea even existed, that He was going to be the one to be able to elevate me without me being a pick me, pick me, pick me. That changed the game. So He was able to remind me how the enemy, you can be, look, you can be spirit led, or the enemy can have you driven, be pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. And now you're in like this almost developing desperate thinking. Oh, I gotta do this because if not, then this won't happen. I gotta, and you will end up putting a lot of pressure on yourself. So that can in the body produce migraines, stress, ulcers. Like it can end up having you literally just playing in the palm of the enemy's hand. You know what I'm saying? If the enemy can end up taking your mind, having your mind as his playground, then you're going to constantly be feeling like nothing is enough. You're going to constantly be in a state of lack. You're going to constantly be in a state of desperation or hopelessness. Constantly being in a state of speaking. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And life and death is in the power of your tongue for your world. You know what I'm saying? So once I was able to identify that anxiety, being in a rush, and all of that is tools of the enemy, I was able to really adopt the fact that the fruits of the spirit is patience and long suffering and things of that sort. Put that faith and put your trust in God and know that He got you. And it changed all the game. Like, all right, I love you, God, I love you.